Greetings, camper friends. We're down to the last 3 days of Camp One Clap on the One Clap Speech and Debate podcast. I'm your camp director and host of the One Clap Speech and Debate podcast, Lyle Wiley, here on day 29 of camp. And now it's time for our final episode of Trivia Tuesday Camp Quiz Clash with camp counselor Londe Gagnon. Who will walk away the champion? We'll find out. Quick reminder before we get to the final round of trivia, check the One Clap socials for today's social media challenge topic. Thank you to everyone who's been participating. I think it's been pretty fun. I hope that y'all agree. Additionally, the ABCs of Debate with Professor Graham and Kevin continues to just absolutely set the standard for Debate ABCs videos with quirky debate content that will grow your brain and make you smile. Okay, back to Tuesday trivia. On today's final episode, Maile Williams from Riverton, also Team Londe, having just toppled Josh Hansen from Jackson, who was Team Lyle, shall square up against Hot Springs County High School legend and now UW debater Jean-Luc Willson. Who shall prevail? Let's find out. It's time for the last round of Camp Quiz Clash with Counselor Londe Gagnon. Welcome back to Trivia Tuesday. It's Camp One Clap Quiz Clash with Counselor Londe and Counselor Lyle, and this is the championship round. Do you like those sound effects, Londe?
It was beautiful. I feel the tension.
Thank you. We have back with us Maile Williams, the buzzsaw. She has gone through two people to get to this last round. Dominated last round against Josh Hansen. Just absolutely destroyed him. Josh, if you're listening, I'm sorry. It was my fault. It's because you had me as a teammate. Miley's teammate is, of course, Londe. And that means, though, that our challenger is also my teammate. A guy that just can't get away from me. It's unfortunate for him. Jean-Luc Willson, welcome to Trivia.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
So last week's trivia, Londe, it was pretty hard. We did national speech and debate trivia. And this week, our championship round is probably harder. It is famous speech and debate is the category name.
Oh, no.
Famous.
Just
famous.
Know your celebrities, man.
Celebrities, other people that could potentially be tied to the speech and debate community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Before we go there, let's have a little conversation about this summer. Maile, what have you been doing this summer? Like anything fun, anything like exciting? How's the summer been for you?
I've been doing nothing fun. I had a few medical things pop up, so I've been basically bedridden, but I got my college applications done, and so I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it. I was talking to Londe about this earlier, so it's pretty fun. Yeah, it's a fun summer for me.
That's not the answer I was looking for. I'm sorry, Maile. But hey, you have had the fun opportunity to do Tuesday trivia and basically dominate. But and maybe I'll have a chance to win, which would be pretty cool. But Jean-Luc, what about you? What have you been doing this summer? Anything exciting?
I've been pretty busy. I went on a study abroad trip to Scotland for a couple of weeks at the beginning there, which was really fun with the university. And aside from that, I've been prepping for the University of Wyoming's next debate season. We've got our topic and been doing our summer prep. And I was fortunate enough to be a camp lab leader at the Wyoming Forensics Institute with the University of Wyoming, with Mr. Wiley, as well as a host of amazing coaches. And it was a super fun time. So I've had a pretty good summer, I'd say.
You're making Maile cool. You're making Maile nervous with that.
Well, I'm like fangirling because I'm like I can listen to him like talk about like their summer all this whole time and just like be in awe. I don't know why. I think you're so cool.
Thank you.
Well, I work with Jean-Luc all the time, and I can confirm he's the coolest. It's true. It's true. And it was lovely working with you at camp, Jean-Luc. And you're my teammate, so I can cheer for you in this situation. So go, Jean-Luc. Although, good luck to you too, Maile. Good luck to you too. The winner is guaranteed One Clap merchandise, some Camp One Clap merchandise, a piece of clothing, apparel of your choice. So there is a lot at stake for the championship round. Are we ready? Are we ready for this?
Ready. Do we start with Jean-Luc?
We will start with Jean-Luc. Yes.
All right.
That means don't let Londe intimidate you, Jean-Luc.
That's right.
Don't let it happen.
I shall be clear in my questioning. Okay. Speech and debate alum Elizabeth Warren is a senator in what state? Speech and debate alum Elizabeth Warren is a senator in what state?
I knew she would be involved. I want to say, I'm going to go with Massachusetts.
That is correct. Woo!
Ding, 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 ding. Nicely done, Jean-Luc.
Thank you.
Starting
Tough
it off
question.
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
everybody knows Elizabeth Warren, but I was a little bit, if I were asked the state, I would have known the region, but the actual state, that's a pretty good grab. Nice work.
Thank you.
Okay. That means Jean-Luc does have 1 point after one question. And Miley, that means that you're going to have 1 point after this one because you're going to get this question right?
Right.
All right. Here we go. Question 1 for Miley. Name the speech and debate alum that sings Born to Run.
I'm gonna be totally honest here. I have no idea what the song is, Born to Run. I'll probably know it if I listen to it, but
Lyle could sing it for you.
Maybe. I don't know.
maybe
Not
maybe
well. I wish I could give you like a hint or something here, but let me just say, because you should make a guess. I will just say that this person is a very famous musician and performer, a very famous musician and performer. So you know that's really vague, but and they're American. There you go, they're American.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that narrows it down a lot.
I will say it's not your person that you said last week you'd bring on your deserted island.
True.
The discography.
Hey, Tay is special. Oh my! I have no idea. I want to guess the like Josh Groban or something because I know he did speech and debate. So that was, I think, yeah.
Good guess. It's a good guess.
He's a good singer.
He is a good singer. He's a really funny guy.
Where? What is this? Who is it?
So the answer is Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen.
Do you know who that is? No.
Wow. Wow.
Well, I mean, like, let's be real. Like, Bruce Springsteen is like a rock and roll legend, but he is like generationally, like we're getting phased out of these generational questions. So, no shame, Miley, but you might check out.
I knew. Okay, I know who he is. I didn't know that he did speech and debate. I don't know.
Yeah.
It seemed like he would do speech and debate. I don't know. Never crossed my mind.
To me, it contextualizes how long this stuff's been going on, you know?
Yeah.
To think about this organization as this like modern thing. It's been here a while.
It has indeed. I'm actually like the year that it was founded. What year was that, Miley? Because you had that last week. Do you remember?
1925.
Yes, the NSD. It was founded in 1925. She got that one right. But you got this one wrong, but that's okay. It's just 1-0. Jean-Luc has 1 point on you. So, Londe, are you ready to give Jean-Luc his second question?
Yeah, this one is a doozy. Okay.
Oh, no.
All right.
It is.
Which two events did speech and debate alum Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson compete in on her team?
So I'm gonna go with. I'm definitely gonna choose a debate. I'm gonna lock in. We'll say policy debate, and we're gonna be a little quirky and say drama interpretation.
Oh, good guesses. It is not something you would
anything
expect. Not events you would expect. Oratory and humor are the correct answers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Londe was really nice. Good guesses, but you got them both wrong.
I mean,
over to
logically, it seems like it makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's true. But yes, oratory and humor, very like kind of different than what you would expect.
The whole range of stuff.
Yeah, but that's okay, Jean-Luc. You still got a 1-0 lead. That does mean, though, Miley, with this question, you got a chance to even it up. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, question number 2. Here we go. Figures of Speech is an indie speech and debate documentary. What famous actor narrates this film?
You can't give me any hints because I'm kind of. Wait, what was it called again?
Figures of Speech.
Figures of Speech. It's
It's
an
got
indie
blue
speech
eyes.
and debate documentary.
It's your
It's
hint.
famous actor. But
Blue
I mean,
eyes.
there's lots of actors out there. Lonnie's going to say blue
Blue
eyes.
eyes.
I'm
Blue
going to
eyes.
say don't miss the forest for the trees. Lonnie doesn't think that helps. So maybe ignore that. But, just,
I'm. So it's an actor, not alumni, but made a film about speech and debate.
well, he narrated it.
He narrate. Okay. Is it like Leonardo DiCaprio or something? Like that would be pretty interesting. Is it?
Leo's
No.
a good. Is that your guess?
Yeah.
That is a good
Yeah,
guess.
That is a good guess.
I mean, having no knowledge of it, I mean, it's like picking an actor with
didn't-
blue eyes. It's like a pretty big feat. So I will say, so like Lonnie and I have this discussion sometimes. We talk about the Chris's, like which Chris do you like? It is one of the Chris's. It's not.
It's like Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
It's not Chris Pratt. It's not Chris Evans.
Chris Hemsworth.
It's not Chris Hemsworth.
No,
It is
what?
Who's the other Chris?
Pine.
The best Chris.
Pine.
Chris Pine.
Chris
Okay.
Pine. Yep. Yes. So, I mean, if you didn't know, it's a tough one. Forest for the trees, I thought might help because of pine. but
Pine?
it was like probably not helpful. Sorry, probably just messed it up. Anyway, so
Well,
Sorry,
now it
Maile.
makes sense now that you give me that. You said the trees, and I was like, what does trees have to do with it?
yeah. Sorry, I might have just
Okay.
made it worse. Okay, so 0 for 2 right now, but you still got a shot at Jean-Luc
All right,
and
all
Lonnie.
right. Yep.
Do you have question number 3 for Jean-Luc?
Okay, yes. Jean-Luc. Okay. Some pop culture coming up right now.
Oh no.
Name this speech and debate alum who is the longest serving SNL cast member in their history. Speech and debate alum, longest serving SNL cast member, Saturday Night Live cast member.
Wow. I do not know SNL super well, but trying to think of the notable figures. I don't know exactly where these two fields intersect, but I'm going to go with Will Ferrell.
Ooh, very good guess. Very good guess. It is Kenan Thompson. Kenan Thompson. I think it's like 18 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
Keenan's been on SNL for a long time
Yeah.
as a full-time cast member. So
Tom
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
alive.
Thanks for pointing that one out.
Whew.
Bruce Springsteen has also been alive longer than you.
Yes, I feel like this specific round of trivia feels like it's calling me out, Lonnie. It's not fair. However, good guess, Jean-Luc.
Good guess.
Nice try. You
Yes.
still have a 1-point lead, but that does keep things interesting. It means that
Does indeed.
Maile is just one correct answer from tying things up, and
I'm
she has
stressed.
the next question. Are you ready? You're stressed, but just relax. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Because you're going to get this one right.
It's all good.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So, which president nominated speech and debate alum Janet Reno as U.S. Attorney General?
Reno sounds familiar, but I could be so off.
So Janet Reno is the speech and debate alum, but we're looking for which president nominated her for Attorney General.
I'm trying to figure out when, like, I feel like Obama's. That's my answer.
Obama's not a bad guess. Again, this is probably a question that dates Londe and I a little bit because the answer is Bill Clinton. So it was a little while ago.
Do you know who Bill Clinton is?
Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
In the 90s, right?
Hey, listen, like good guess. Difficult question. Well, the good news is that the questions don't get any easier. So even though Jean-Luc has 1 point, you never know. You might have a shot to get one back. And so, Jean-Luc, you're up with your, what is this? Your
Third
third question? Yeah, third
Okay.
question. Okay.
All right, this one's also hard.
Let's go.
What is the name of the speech and debate alum that is the co-founder and executive chair of Pinterest? Spend a lot of time on Pinterest, Jean-Luc?
I do not spend a whole lot of time on Pinterest, and I don't know much about their corporate hierarchy.
It's really solid because this person was on speech and debate, so they know what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that would make sense. Why Pinterest is one of the few social medias not falling apart right now, I guess. I don't know at all, so I'm gonna pull out a different executive I do know the name of. I'll go with Jack Dorsey.
Oh. All right. Ben Silberman is the name of the Pinterest co-founder.
I'm so disappointed you didn't get this one, teammate. I mean,
totally
everyone knows this co-founder of Pinterest. I mean, geez. Gosh, I don't think you could have had a more of a slam dunk question. I'm so angry. No, that's a tough one. I don't think anybody. I don't know if I know anyone who would have got that correct. But that does mean that Miley, the door's still open for you to tie things right back up. So you've got another question. This is your second to last question. You've got 2 left. This one is, who are 2 speech and debate alumni that starred in Frozen?
Josh, what's his last name?
We'll accept Josh Olaf.
Yeah. Okay.
For that one. It's Josh Gad, but we'll take that.
Oh, okay. I feel like what's his name? The one that plays King George III in Hamilton. What's his name? So Josh Gad, and then Jonathan Groff.
That's a good guess. Josh Gad is one of the correct answers. The other one, though, is Idina Menzel. So, I think this warrants a half of a point, though, which does get you into the running and makes you a threat, because if you get one more right and Jean-Luc doesn't get one more right, then that would actually put you in the lead. So, Jean-Luc, teammate, you gotta pick up your game here.
I'm sorry.
Everyone knew Ben Silberman. I'm so disappointed. So let's see how you do on this next question. Okay.
Well, first a shout out to Miley, because Jonathan Groff is the right answer of the actor who was in Hamilton. So good work there. Not a lot of people know his name. So proud of you.
True.
Proud of you.
I was thinking of his connection in Glee. I was thinking of him in Glee.
Okay. Jean-Luc, here we go.
Whew.
Who is the speech and debate alum that played Winston Churchill on Netflix's The Crown? Who is the speech and debate alum that played Winston Churchill on Netflix's The Crown?
I have not seen the show. I do not know who's on it, unfortunately, which leaves me with my bank of NSDA alum actors, which is not very large. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know many actors from the NSDA, so I'm gonna throw out it's like every answer I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, this is wrong. On the older side, which narrows it down to even worse. That makes my bank even smaller. I'll go with Sean Connery.
Ooh, solid. Definitely an older actor.
Sean Connery. Yeah. That's a good guess.
That was the criteria at this point.
John Lithgow is the actor. Do you know who that is?
Okay. Not well. I've heard the name, but
was he on Saturday Night Live, maybe?
Nice face.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I'm like dying over here.
Just
So
stress sneezing.
This does set up a very high stakes last question for Miley. All right, so Jean-Luc, nice try. Like, definitely teasing you about these. These are hard questions.
These are very hard.
Good shot. But that means you have 1 point.
Oh,
And Miley
good.
has half a point. So if Miley gets this last question correct, then she wins. And if she gets it incorrect, then Jean-Luc is our champion. So no pressure, Miley, but our last question. Are we ready?
Yeah.
What famous character does speech and debate alum Nancy Cartwright voice?
We can say cartoon. Cartoon
Yeah,
character.
animated character.
I'm stressed. It sounds familiar. Like the name sounds familiar. I'm watching The Simpsons lately. Is it like? I'll probably say something. Is it like Bert Simpson? I'm really stressed. I think that's my answer. That's my answer. Okay.
So your answer is Bart
Bert.
Simpson.
Yeah.
Bart Simpson is correct.
Way to pull it out of nowhere.
Miley. Oh my
I've been watching lately.
goodness.
That was
Miley
the most
Williams.
stressful.
You've
That
just gone
was-
down to the wire, answered the last question correct, and knocked out my teammate, Jean-Luc Willson, and won Tuesday Trivia Camp One Clap Quiz Clash. Congratulations. Yeah, right? Like, I mean, goodness gracious, under pressure, and you pulled Bart Simpson. Correct.
Well, I was trying to think of like shows that I was watching. I was like, it's probably on like a huge network, and like Simpsons.
It's been running for longer than you've been alive, too. Right? That show?
Yeah. Yeah. My
Well,
favorite shows have been around longer than I've been alive.
Yeah, again, thanks for calling out our ages. This has been a really fabulous time for me. Congratulations to Miley. Jean-Luc, thank you for coming out to try to challenge
course.
Miley, the buzzsaw, who is unbeatable at trivia.
Apparently.
I mean, good. You gave it a good go. Cut some tough breaks, some pretty hard questions. But we appreciate you being here. And yeah, like Miley, you will get your choice of sweatshirt, hoodie, t-shirts of Camp One Clap apparel. So I'll be sending you some options. Congratulations. Your coach is here. I'm sure your coach is so proud of you right now.
I'm freaking out. That was amazing.
That was so stressful.
Also, Team Londe for the win. Sorry, Lyle.
It's
Sorry,
true.
not sorry.
I'm kind of bad luck, so I get it. But
Yeah.
congratulations, Miley. Yeah, way to go. Well done. Camp One Clap Trivia Champion.
That was something.
Thank you so much to our brave quiz competitors and camp counselor Londe Gagnon. In an impressive showing, Maile Williams and Team Londe have taken the first Camp Quiz Clash crown. Congratulations, Maile. Maile is the winner of a Camp One Clap very nice hoodie and bragging rights for all of eternity. So what's up at camp tomorrow? Alexis Worthen's excellent Capturing the Congress Crown series will come to a powerful end with its final episode. Also, Counselor Adrian Graham will offer up yet another episode of Professor Graham and Kevin's ABCs of Debate to a grateful and fulfilled debate universe. Remember, social media challenges are live for every day of camp this August. Until tomorrow, campers, you should totally check out my hiking playlist full of tracks from the Cranberries, Peanuts, and M&M. It's my trail mix. For Camp One Clap, this is Camp Director Wiley, signing off.